My hope for you by the end of this challenge is that you feel proud of yourself for showing up. You're feeling more confident, you're feeling more energized, your mood is boosted, and you can carry that energy into your everyday life. Primal Flow combines vinyasa yoga, mobility training, and animal moves all in one to activate and invigorate you. If you're looking for a fun, quick, and effective way to move your body, this challenge is perfect for you. I'm Ivy, welcome to day one. We're starting with lower body focus. So when you're ready to begin, all you need is a mat and yourself. Let's get started on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Roll down to your back, soles of the feet together, knees are splayed out wide. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just settling in, closing your eyes, taking a big breath in together. And exhale, sigh it out. Start to think of an intention for your practice today and perhaps for this 7-day challenge. Maybe it's something you're grateful for. Maybe it's a word or a mantra. When you have that word, flutter your eyes open, reach down for your thighs, close your knees in together. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Baby circles with your knee, just massaging out the sacrum. And then send your left leg long, squeeze your right knee into your chest. Snuggle it in, squeeze it up, and then supine twist, send it across your body. We're just warming up today, so don't go super deep. Maybe your gaze goes over your right shoulder. Warming up into the spine. Take a big breath in together. And exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful, bring it back up through center. Half happy baby, send the right leg to the sky. Bring the outside of your right foot and draw the knee into the mat. Activate the left toes, flex them up towards the sky, and press your left heel down towards the mat. Good, active, happy baby here. Good, one more breath. And then send the right foot to the sky, hamstring stretch, grabbing the back of the thigh, or maybe your calf here. Inhale together, and exhale, draw it a little bit deeper. Point and flex your toes. As you point, squeeze your toes in. As you flex, spread your toes wide. Good, just working on that toe mobility, going back and forth a couple of times. Ankle circles one way and then the other. Beautiful, release that leg, send it long, squeeze your left knee into your chest. Snuggle it up high. We wiggle left to right, and then supine twist, send it over your body. Again, we're just warming up into the spine here, so not going too deep here this morning. Maybe your gaze goes over your left shoulder. Inhale together, and exhale, sigh it out. Good, bring it back up through center, half happy baby on the other side, grabbing your left foot, the outer edge of your left foot, and drawing your left knee down towards the mat. Active right toes up towards the sky, pressing the heel down into the mat. Good, one breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Good, send the left heel up to the sky, hamstring stretch, grabbing the back of the thigh or calf. Inhale together. And exhale, draw it a little deeper. Point and flex your toes. As you point, scrunch your toes. And as you flex, spread your toes wide. Could go through this motion a couple times. Just warming up into the feet. Ankle circles one direction and then the other. Squeeze both knees into your chest, tuck your chin into your chest, big squeeze. And then rock up and down the length of your spine, all the way to tabletop position. Knees are stacked under your hips, wrists are stacked under your shoulders, cat, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat pose, push the mat away, tuck your chin into your chest, puff up the upper back. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the gaze high, tailbone is tilted up. Exhale, cat pose. Good, move through this a couple more times with your own breath, connecting breath with movement. Come back to a neutral position. Bring your right fingertips to your right ear. Twist your elbow open, looking up towards the sky. Been holding here for a moment. And then exhale, tap your right elbow to your left wrist, holding here. Good, inhale, reach back up, twist open. Exhale, tap it down. Hold it here for a moment. Good, inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, wrist circles at the top. And then send it through, thread the needle, but hover the arm 1 inch off the mat here. Good, holding for 1 breath. Good, inhale, reach back up, wrist circles at the top. Beautiful, plant the right hand to the mat. Now lift up your right knee off the mat, just 1 inch or so. And then flex the toes, so bring the toes towards you. And then we're gonna send our hip out to the side, directly out to the side, try to squeeze it up towards the shoulder blade. And then send it back, donkey kick, heel towards the sky, lifting the heel up towards the sky. And then bring it down to meet the other knee. Good, reverse it. Now donkey kick, send it up, holding here. And then send it out to the side, external rotation. So squeeze that knee up towards your armpit. And then back down to the other side. Beautiful, send the right leg out long behind you. Send the left fingertips out long behind you. Exhale, tap the fingertips and the toes down to the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift up. Good, move through a couple more of these on your own breath. Engaging the core, squeezing the belly in. Using your breath. Finding your strength, finding your inner power. Beautiful, last one, come back into neutral position. Left fingertips to left ear, wing the elbow open. Exhale, tap the left elbow to the right wrist. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, tap the left elbow to the right wrist, holding here for a moment. Good, then inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky, wrist circles at the top. And then exhale, thread the needle in between your hands and hover the arm 1 inch off the mat. Good, holding here for 1 breath. Good, and then inhale, reach back up, twist open. Exhale, plant the hand to the mat. Lift the left knee off the mat. Send the hips out to the side, flexing the toes, squeezing the knee up towards the chest. And then send it back, donkey kick, send the heel to the sky. Active and engaged core here. We're just moving the hip flexor. Bring the knee down to meet the other one. Good, and then reverse it. Send it back, donkey kick to the sky. Good, engaging the core, squeezing in. And then send the leg out to the side, fire hydrant, and squeezing the knee up towards the armpit. Good, and then bringing it back down. Send the left leg long behind you. Send the right fingertips in front of you, reaching away from the fingertips to toes. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift back up. Good, move through this on your own breath, your own movement. Good, really engaging the core here, warming up the body. Like we're starting a fire. It starts with kindling. Gotta warm up slow. Inhale, lift up, exhale, down. Good, 2 more. Good, last one. Bring the hands back in, tuck the toes and the hips up to downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Say good morning to the hamstrings or afternoon, whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are. Shifting your hips from left to right. Let your head hang heavy. Shaking yes and no. So you pedal out your legs. Good, inhale, lift up high onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale, twist your heels down to the right. Then bend your knees, sit your hips low. Feel a nice side body stretch on the left side. Maybe your bounce here a little bit, pulses up and down. Warming up into the knees and the legs. Good, inhale high on the balls of your heels through center. Exhale to the left side, drop the heels down. Bend the knees, sit the hips low. Maybe little pulses here. You should feel the stretch along the right side body. Good, inhale up through center. Look forward, tippy toe, all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades back, gazes down towards the mat. And then exhale, forward fold, grab opposite elbows here, sway from side to side. Just waking up the spine. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach up. Inhale. Exhale, bring hands down to heart center. Exhale, sit back, chair pose, reaching the arms up. Weight is into the heels, light in the toes. Sit the hips a little bit lower, reaching up, gaze is lifted. Good holding here. You pulse up and down a little bit. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Lower all the way down to your belly, squeezing the elbows in as slow as you can. Lower down to the belly. And then baby cobra, inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up maybe a little bit higher. Exhale, back down. Last baby cobra, inhale, lift a little bit higher than last time. And then back down. Tuck the toes, come through tabletop position and back to downward facing dog. Good, now from here, sit the hips low, almost like you're crouching dog. You're looking forward to the top of your mat, and then you're gonna shift your weight forward to an active plank pose. I'm high on my tippy toes here. Good, and then send the hips back. Getting ready to launch forward, launching forward into plank pose. Good, sit the hips back. This time we're actually gonna pounce forward in between our hands. Maybe it looks like a couple hops. That's okay too, warming it up. Or maybe you pounce all the way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, chair pose, sit the hips back. Good holding here. Bring your left forearm across your knees and then twist your right arm open to the sky. Beautiful, come to the other side. Place your right forearm across your knees, twist your left arm open. But we'll come back to chair pose. You got this, hold it for one more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful work. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing, crouching dog, sit the hips back. And then shift your weight forward to plank. Sit the hips back. Shift forward to plank. Shift the hips back, look to where you're going. Maybe hop to the outside of your hands this time. Yogi squat at the top of your mat. Beautiful, take a second. Settle into your squat. Hands to heart center, using your elbows to widen your knees out to the side. Good, then release your hands in front of you, back of the palms together, tuck the chin into the chest, think cat pose. As I'm rounding my upper back, squeezing everything into the midline, including my knees. And then inhale, open up, lift the arms up, palms facing towards the sky, lifting off the heels. I know this is hard. Whew. And then exhale down through center, squeezing in, lifting up. Exhale down through center. Last one, make it count. Inhale, lifting off the heels, holding here. Beautiful, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, curl it in, knee to nose. Step in between your hands, lower your back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana Asana or low lunge. Sinking a little deeper into the front hips. Good, exhale, cactus arms, baby back bend, gaze is lifted. And then exhale, sweep your arms back, and as you do, lift the back knee off of the mat. Beautiful, holding here. Shifting your weight forward, you're hinging at the hips, leaning forward, magnetizing the pinkies together. And then inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. High on the ball of your back foot, lunging a little deeper into the front knee. From here, straighten the front leg, wing the arms back again, pyramid pose, active. So I'm not stretching down, I'm really engaging the core here as I lift my chest, but I'm feeling the stretch in my right hamstring. Good, inhale, rise up, open up to warrior two, spin the back heel down, make it fluid. Fingertips are reaching away from each other. Take a look at your right toes, see if your right knee is over your right ankle. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat, but stay high here. Build a little more strength here. So we pulse up and down, staying high into the left hip. You got this. Good, then open up towards the center, star pose, reaching up. Exhale, goddess pose, heels turn in, toes out, hands to heart center. Just warming up into the hips. We move from side to side, wiggle all the way up into the spine like a snake. And then straighten the legs, turn the toes towards the side of the mat, forward fold. Head hangs heavy. Maybe shake your head yes or no. And crawl your way forward to the front of the mat. Plant the left hand, twist the right arm open. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hand to the mat, step back to plank pose. Shift your weight forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll to the tops of your feet. Shoulders are back. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, curl it in, step between your hands. Lower the back knee to the mat. Inhale, reach up for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Sinking deeper into the front knee. Exhale, lightning warrior, wing your elbows back, lift up off the back knee. Good, strong and active core, squeezing everything in, magnetizing the pinkies together. And then inhale, reach up, crescent lunge, high on the ball of the back heel. Lunging deeper into that front knee. You got this. Spin the back heel down, straighten the front leg, lightening the arms back again, pyramid variation. Active chest. Soft bend in the left knee here as you fold over a little bit deeper. Good, active stretch in the left hamstring. Good, bend back into that front knee. Windmill your arms open to warrior two. Make it fluid, reaching the fingertips away from each other. Track your left knee over your left ankle. Good, exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Stay high for strength here as we pulse up and down into that right hip. You got this. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes turned out. Exhale, goddess pose. Place your hands on your knees. This time, shoulder stretch. Dip your left shoulder down, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Dip your right shoulder down, twisting to the left. Good, exhale, forward fold. Turn the toes towards the side of the mat. Let the head hang heavy. Crawl your way towards the front of the mat. Plant the right hand, twist the left arm open to the sky. Exhale, plant the hand, step back to plank pose. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll to the tops of your feet, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push yourself to the back of the mat. Yogi squat, turning to the side. We're gonna do some ape crawl. So it looks like this. We're gonna plant our hands towards the center of the mat. Shift your weight, come up onto the balls of your feet. Shift your weight into your hands and then hop to the other side, returning back to the yogi squat. Good, place the hands in the center, shift the weight, and then hop the feet to the other side. Make it really nice and fluid as you land very softly. Place the hands to the center, shift the weight to the other side. Good, move on your own time, at your own pace. Go as slow or as fast as you want here. This is the last final push. I know it's burning in the legs. You got this, keep going. Make sure you're returning to a yogi squat after each movement from side to side. Good, 5 more seconds. Beautiful, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. Option to drop your right foot behind you. Lifting up for wild thing. Reaching the hips towards the sky. Reaching your right arm for the front of the mat. Exhale, rotate back down. Re-extend your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step to the outside of your right hand for lizard lunge. Rock back and forth here. And then lower the back knee to the mat. Use your right hand to push your right knee away from you. Twisting open to the right. Option to bend your back knee here. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach back and catch your foot with your right hand. Release the foot if you have it. Heel toe your right foot to the left side of the mat. Lower your knee down for pigeon pose, sinking the hips towards the mat. Option to stay lifted here, or you can come down to your forearms or your forehead to the mat. We're gonna be here for a couple breaths. Start to push back up, tucking the back toes, sending the hips high to downward facing dog. Shake out your right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky, bend the knee, stack the hip open. Option 2, flip your dog, lowering the left foot behind you, reaching up, lifting the left arm towards the front of the mat. Hips are high. Exhale, plant the hand, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, step it to the outside of your left hand for lizard lunge. Rocking back and forth here before you drop your knee to the back knee to the mat. Use your left hand to push your left knee away from you, twisting open to the left. Option to bend your back knee. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach back and catch your foot with your left hand, twisting open to the left side. Windmill the hand back to the mat. Release the foot if you have it. Heel toe your left foot to the right side this time, lowering down for pigeon. Settle the hips in. Option to bring your forearms to the mat or your forehead to the mat. We'll be here for a couple breaths. I love this place. Press your hands back up. Tuck your back toes and your hips up to downward facing dog. Shake out the left leg. Drop your knees to the mat. Roll down to your back. Happy babies. Send the soles of your feet to the sky. Grab the outer edge. Sink your knees into the mat. Rock from side to side. Then release your feet to the mat. Setting for Savasana. Take a deep breath in together. And exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful work today. Get to enjoy and integrate all this movement into your body with rest. We'll be here for 1 minute. Savasana. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend one knee and then the other. Let's roll to one side. And Push your way back up to a seated position. Closing your eyes, bring your hands to heart center, bowing your head. Thanking yourself for showing up on the mat today and thanking your body for all the ways that it moved. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in day 1. Congratulations and great job. You should be so proud of yourself. Give yourself a little pat on the back. You did it. I know these moves can be challenging and you may not have been able to do all the moves, and that's totally okay, but you should be so proud of yourself for just showing up on the mat today. Let me know in the comments below what your intention for your practice was today. I would love to hear. Tomorrow for day 2, we're gonna be focusing on our upper body. You can click the playlist at the top of the screen to see the full 7-day challenge, or you can find it in the pinned comments below. See you tomorrow, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.